Alright guys, welcome back. Today is a nice sunny, a little bit windy, a little bit cool day, but it's a nice day. The field's dry, and if any of you watched the video, we did a video on a barn find tractor. Sat in the barn for, I don't know, 10 years or so, and we got it going, and we brought it here to use it. But now the neighbors of the lady want it, so we have to take it back. We got some new tires for my trailer, because the old tires, all I did was put about 5 pounds of slime in each tire, and somehow we made it here. Anyway, and then I got my truck over here with the air compressor and tools and stuff. We're going to change the tires out on the trailer. I do have it doesn't have wired lights, but I have some wireless lights that go on the back and then plug into the receiver. Hopefully they work. So if not, there's someone right behind me. Anyway, and I got the off-road jack. It gave me an excuse to get one of these finally. It's only like 120 bucks. I got the big tall version of it. You can actually use it as like a come along. You hook your chain to here and to the other side, and you gotta go pull in small amounts, but these are pretty handy. The only thing you gotta watch out for is when you use them, don't let this handle knock you out, as it can swing back up. It's kind of like the old car jacks where it hooks in the bumper, but this goes up underneath stuff. Super handy. You can pull posts, everything with that. So we're gonna load up all the tires into the back of the truck. Trailer's up in the field. It does not have ramps, so I have a sort of like a drainage ditch, I believe, or just a contour in the field. Well, the water does run down, so I'm going to try to pull down, let the back of the trailer just kind of butt up to it, and then I can run the tractor on it, hopefully. Again, the tractor does not have power steering, so you have to be careful. If you do hit the tires a bit, it can jerk that steering wheel around, so when you drive it, you always make sure your thumbs and stuff are on the outside of the steering wheel. You don't want to ever put your hand in it. If you do hit a pothole, a hole in the field or something, it's going to jerk that steering wheel around, and you're going to go with it, or it's going to break something. So let me get all these stuff loaded in the back of the truck. We do got to air up the tires on the tractor a little bit, because that cold spell we had zapped some of the air in them. If you're in Alabama, North Alabama, there's what's the guy's name? He's on Facebook, Tyler Childers, whatnot. You can get yourself a trailer tire. This whole tire is 80 bucks. Rim tire. I mean, that's hard to beat. Then he's got another version for, I think, 90 a piece. And maybe I just got lucky. Hopefully that stays on there. So I'll meet you up in the field by the trailer. Normally I can drive through that dip. Sometimes I drag my tow hitch, but we'll see. It's getting warm out now. I guess that's what happens when you work. Alright, here is the trailer. Old tires. Now, one thing that sort of concerns me is when I took the other tire off, and it had a wheel spacer on it. I was wondering why the lug nuts were not like all the way on like the other one. This is, I don't know, I bought this trailer off someone, so I don't know why there's a wheel spacer. I hope the axle isn't too far in or something. And see, I don't think it has one on the other side either, because the lug nut, it was just right there, so I don't know. Here's a homemade trailer. And the problem with this trailer, it is freaking heavy. It's 6-inch C channel, I believe. Or I forget the way they go by. They go by pounds per foot or something. But when I got some extensions. Used to haul a barn. It didn't have the wood floor. They just slid them, the 4x4s, through these channels. But I extended it because it just stopped here. And then the frame was up there, so I got pieces and extended it. But the trailer is really heavy for these axles. They're 3,500 pound axles. But, it's about loaded before you load it with that heavy weight. Time to get the sweatshirt off. And I picked me up this socket set, Packout Impact socket set, which was really good price. I had to get on that. Every so often you get the hoppers and they have a really good price on something, sometimes not. I do have a roll jack, but if you ever use a jack out in this, you know it's just gonna sink. Yeah, and watch when you swing this, because it will bust your finger. This is a clunky son of a bitch here. Yeah, this little part's kind of annoying. I like it because I can click the handle up. It's just annoying the shit out of me. It's time for it to go. There we go. Modifications on the fly. This thing just sounds terrible. I see what the problem is. It's because I got this paint on here. Now it's not clicking all the way in. It won't. Oh, the lever come down. Nope, lever come down again. Alright, in the field review of the Bulldog jack, it sucks. As you're trying to go up, your lever keeps falling down to make it want to go down. That, and the paint, it's just skimming the paint off of it, like they had a nice, and this is cast, so it's, yeah. Well, I guess what you get what you pay for nowadays. I guess it's too good to be true for 120 bucks. It's real clunky. As you can see, it's starting to come unattached. So just be careful with that. It's not very decent. So as you see, I'm just gonna put the tires on. You can watch me put one tire on, but you know, it's gonna be repetitive to sit here and watch me put all the tires on. Let's see how this works with the wheel spacer first, because I'm curious to why it was on here. If I had a little bit of extra time, I'd get a wire brush and just kind of wire brush this hub up. There it is. I mean, it's well, that's because the trailer's jacked up. We'll keep it in mind. All right. Let me go the other way. And you want to make sure you put your lug nuts have a tapered end on one end, a round end. You want them to go in, because they'll center the holes in the center. If you put them the other way, you can start to waller out the holes in your tires, most likely. I mean, unless there's some other lug nut that has a dealie. Made in Korea. Well, didn't say Taiwan or. I mean, it looks like I got the same gap as the other one. We'll keep an eye on it, but let me get the tires on. I'll hook up to the trailer. I'll pull it to my ditch. It's kind of the same ditch we come from, but the other side where I can get my truck up on it and the trailer in it a little bit, and hopefully get back out. So I'll get the stuff changed and I'll catch you guys in a little bit. All right, guys, tires are on. Spin you around here. There's my campsite we gotta clean up, but we got our tires on. Unfortunately, it makes the trailer higher. We are hitched up to the truck. Yeah, I don't have safety chains. I haven't put them on yet. Oops. I got the new jack on there too. So the plan is over here near the feed dispensary hay storage thing. I don't know if you can see it on camera. Right here's a slope. This one's too steep. This is where I unloaded it, but right here is a dip. Now, hopefully I can drive across, park the truck up on it, and have just the back of the trailer up against this bank. It might take me several tries just to get it right, but I'll sit right here for a minute and let me pull through here. I'm either going to drag the trailer across. Last time over here, I had to just put it in four-wheel drive and drag the actual frame of the trailer over the ground till I got there. And if it was a newer trailer, it wasn't a hand-built one, I probably wouldn't have done that, but it is what it is. This trailer is kind of a, I don't know, got a beater trailer kind of. I mean, it did cost me $800 a while back. Where that wheel spacer was, we're gonna have to load the tractor and then see if the wheel gets close to the actual, man, my brake pedal's squeaky as hell. See if it gets close to the actual trailer itself. Ah, nah, it's pretty good. Trailer didn't drag. I don't think anything drug. You guys let me know if it did. Now here's the hard part. I can't quite, ooh, I don't know what the hell that was. Tire didn't fall off, did it? Let's check that. I can't tell from back here. That may do it right there. Yeah, we are like, we are sitting on the deck right here. I might pull forward just a little more. I mean, oh yeah, my tires are off the ground. Our tires off the ground on the other side. We need to pull forward a little bit. We'll have to drag it off that if we could. And then maybe the weight of the tractor on the trailer. It's not a big tractor, but I don't want to bend the axle. Because this thing needs we need to get hay with it, stuff like that. That's on the, I see that tire's off the ground too. I don't want to go too far forward. I need to be able to get up on this thing. I think it's just gonna have to do. Let's go over that way more. I think we'll be all right. Okay, let's get over to the tractor part. I need to swap my box plate off because that's mine. I bought that. We'll put the finish mower back on. I put new belts on it and stuff. I didn't get the blades, but that'll be their problem getting a free tractor. So, I think we're all right sitting there. The one side is off the ground a little bit, but like they say, risk it for the peanuts or whatever. Anyway, I don't know if I want to try to back onto this thing. It's actually kind of narrow. The tractor's got real fatty tires on the back. I'd like to just pull up on it. Maybe I'll see if I can find a 4x4 or something to chuck right there on this side. Because you got to kind of pull up on it and then kind of go up on there, but be careful because, like I said, it doesn't have power steering, so once it jerked that wheel, and that doesn't feel good. So let's head over to the tractor, get the air compressor, and we'll work on the tires. All right, guys, here we are at the tractor. I'll have to get that box plate off. But man, this thing here, it's Milwaukee. You want to get the bigger one. This thing is super handy. Like the wife uses it more than I do. It's, tire gauge, all that is pretty handy. Chargeable batteries, decent size. They make a smaller one, but if you have bigger tires, the smaller one ain't gonna help you. But that tire's not bad. This tire's definitely low right here. And these tires are pretty dang old. So that's another blessing in disguise. If I ended up keeping this tractor, I'd have to buy all new tires. The front tires are just car tires. You could probably get tractor tires, but these summits, I don't know how much they would be. And they are old. They're probably original. Maybe not, but they're pretty old. And tires do have expiration dates. I could probably look around and find the date on it, but. And the other crappy thing about John Deere, the valve stems are under the tractor. Like on the inside of the rim for some odd reason. I guess maybe they think, oh, that they won't get hit or something. Power on, has a nice LED screen. You select your PSI, which we'll do, I guess I'll do about 30. Let me get all the tires aired up. It's doing like a burst mode because the tire's real flat, I guess, I don't know. But let me get tires aired up, and I'll pull the pins on that box, but I'll just slide it off to the side. And we'll see if the tractor starts. I haven't started it in 2 months or so because I box played the driveway and stuff. It should start. I mean, it's a diesel and all that good stuff. So, all right, guys, catch you in a bit. Actually, that little compressor worked way better than I thought. I got that tire up pretty quick. And the unfortunate part is you gotta climb in underneath the tractor and go up in the wheel well and find the valve stem. Then the thing barely screws to it because the damn axle's in the way. But let me move the camera and grab the keys. Let's see if we can get this thing started. I got the leaf blower out. Got the thing uncovered, blew the leaves off. We'll back up to it, hitch it up. I did buy a new top link and some pins, but you know, I'll let them go, I guess. Well, I'll probably give them one pin and I'll keep the other for my box blade, because it had a pin. They had a chain for their top link. That's all right. That's all right. Let's get this thing. I need to get this off of here. I'll pull my pins. I'll slide it out. I think I can just do it by hand. That's how I got it here. Me and old Dave had to pick it up and put it in the back of my truck. All right, there we are. Woo! Needs a bolt there. All right, this one, the key doesn't start it. It kind of unlocks it. There's a push button start. And we're neutral. This is your gas. There's also a little pedal where you can do the gas. This thing doesn't like stay. And always hold the clutch in too if you don't even need it, but hold it in case you are in gear by accident. That's turned. This little button's getting up. We got a little weight off of it. Let's see if we can box blade is heavier than I remember. I'm also older. Okay, we'll get you over here. We'll back up to this finish motor, see if I can hook up to it. I'm actually gonna turn it off while I do this because you know, the brakes and everything. I don't want to get run over with the tractor. I turn it off. I can leave it in gear when I turn it off, and it's kind of like an extra brake. Oh God, I dropped these two around, didn't it? All right. There we go. Things are always handier when there's an extra person, but sometimes you just gotta do it yourself. Okay. If you ever use these things, you know, they'll snap the crap out of your finger if you ain't careful. Alright, let me get this hooked up. My battery's kind of dying again. And then once I get it hooked up and everything, we'll set you over by the trailer and see if we can get it on there without dying. Alright guys. Oh, I'm tired. Struggling with that mower. It's kind of pain. Got some blocks on the backside, so just sit back and see if I can load it on here. In like a minute, I have to run down here to the tractor. Hopefully it starts up. That's my worry, is I'm gonna get ready to get it out of here, and it's just like, yeah, I'm dead. I'm gonna run out. Instead, most of my balls with that PTO, I'm just gonna tie it up out of the way. Yeah, I kind of do this three-handed. I don't, it wants to stall out because the throttle spring ain't there. And I must be in high gear. Well, I was pretty sure I was the slow one. Glad the brakes work. What trying to do is three-handed means I ain't got a lot of room to hold on to the steering wheel. Alright. That was good, that worked out. The last time I almost broke my hand doing that, because I didn't realize it didn't have power steering. And when I got to the trailer and bumped that ramp, it freaking slammed that steering wheel into my hand. The bad thing is I can't tell how close I am to my tires, because these tires are so wide. I want to try to keep most of my weight over my tires, not on my truck. But now all I can do is turn it off and check. Let me lock the brake on. Hopefully we ain't touching my... Okay, we're good on that side. Oh, we on this side. Oh, I'm kind of over my tires a little bit. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay. Whew. That's nerve-wracking trying to do that. Oh. Maybe I got that PTO tied up too high. I think I do. I think it's holding it. We'll fix that in a minute. I'm gonna bring you and get you a look at this. So I could come over a tiny bit. I want to keep most of the weight over my axles, but I got this on here. Backing on probably would have been the best, but you see, that is close. Closer than the other ones. That's why that wheel spacer is on there. Well, we're pretty close. Well, we are loaded up. I'm just going to chain her down and see if I can get out of this area. I am off the ground a little bit right there. Alright guys, let me get chained down and let me get pulled out of here, and I need to do some other, make sure the air pressure and all that good stuff, and we'll catch you later. Alright guys, we are strapped down the best I can. We'll run up to Hopper's, the hardware store, and I'm gonna grab another big strap. Well, we got the chains on. Got it cranked down pretty good. Tires are. You're gonna ride a little. What you're gonna want to do is ride a little bit and recheck your ratchets, because your tires can throw your chains off a little bit. But I'm in a hurry because they close pretty soon. I'll catch you guys at the place to unload it. Alright guys, we made it here. I didn't film it because it was pretty sketchy to unload. Hard to tell, but the trailer is a good bit of an angle. It's the only hole I could find to back into. So every time I tried to, as I backed up, it slowly was sliding off. But we got it off. We got it over here. Now they want us to get it all the way in the back. It's always something more, because now I can't open the gate because the gate opens forward. Well, we need to get all the way back into that barn where we got it. Hopefully we can get through here without sinking. If we do, then whatever. It's Kind of odd. I thought the neighbors would be here to get it, but I guess not. So let me back up. We'll get the gate open and get through there. All right. Still don't know the gears very well. Let's see if I can get it in here. Ah, crap, there's stuff in the way. We'll try not to sink in some cow turd because I did not bring boots. I think they come through here pretty good. We need to get it in here. Ugh. At least the gate works all right. All right. So I see a tractor comes through here. That's all right. This barn is falling down. See, this is what I was talking about. They're like, oh, it's stored in a barn. I ain't getting no water on it. But there's this giant puddle in here. But technically, it's sitting in the water. Ow, God, it's bright. Yeah, let's get you guys up here and check something out. Oh. I mean, some of it's pretty dry, but then again, that's pretty sad because there's like a old wagon right up there, and then whatever the hell that thing is, and then it has a nice roll of fence right there. All rough cut wood, but yeah, it's just falling down. It does stay dry, but not right here. This is where they want it, so this is where we're gonna put it. All right, guys. Well, I'll end it here because I got to pull it up, back up, all that stuff. It's hard to shift and all that crap, but back where we found it. All right, guys. Thanks for coming along on this journey, and I appreciate it. Do like and subscribe, and maybe one day in the future we'll be able to get ourselves a tractor with a bucket. Maybe. Here's now a little door. Okay, there's a giant heavy-duty metal sawhorse. Some scrap metal. Looks like it just gets bedpans. This barn looked like it used to be pretty cool, but I guess the farmer who rents this doesn't care. Anyway. Let me get out of here. You guys have a good one. Stay tuned for more videos.